On the last episode,
all you hear is Rafael and Ashley getting into it.
But they're getting their numbers now.
Oh, Ashley, there's a list online. Can't they go on Google, print it out, and everything?
See, now you're coming back on here. It's not even necessary. When I was done with you, I was done with you.
Exactly. Go on Google and get their numbers and keep them at my rehearsal.
All of that is totally unnecessary.
So I get to practice and people are missing. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're studying or if I just happen to be, I don't know, not the only one that's tardy. Shanae runs up to me and she's like, Ralph just kicked out Maxine, Alisha, and Dee Carey. And I'm like,
Well, I know I got your text message on whatever day that was talking about me and Destiny not showing up to practice or whatever, don't come back. And I really want to be a part of the show, and I know that you heard about me and Destiny like being in the cafeteria, eating and everything. But I heard that from Shanae, and it was kind of like a stab in your back. This is how I feel. Well, last semester, you know how bad I've been stressing about school and everything, and basically, I don't want to stress this time. I know it was wrong to sit in the cafeteria and sit there and eat while I should have been in practice, but I was like, I'm going to sit there and enjoy my food because I was so stressed last semester.
Ralph is petty. That's the bottom line. And if you piss him off, then he's gonna do something that's gonna hurt you, basically. Not hurt you, but just kind of get up under your skin. But if you come back and you apologize and you rationalize with him or whatever, then he'll bend a little and you'll ultimately get back in the show, or you know, you guys can come to a common ground and to where you understand each other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you still seem very unsure about your walk, and Dee Carey is still leaning forward, and that totally depreciates the value of her walk. So I can see if y'all corrected those things and you would be on point, but you're not doing that. So on top of me dealing with your walk not being where it needs to be, on top of me dealing with the other models, some of their walks not being where it has to be, and on top of me having to create transitions, on top of me having to mix music, shoot stuff, worry about this, that, and the other, worry about my schoolwork, and all that, it makes things so much more difficult. So that extra added stress I can't have. So, I mean, like I said, if y'all are willing to be individuals and not be so needy of each other, then it could work out.
Can I like maybe get a means of like why I'm not in the show? Because I really want to do it.
It was just that like that day in rehearsal, I realized that everybody was here except for the people that did the show last semester. Mm-hmm. And I felt like a lot of the people who did the show last semester really had like a big head about the whole situation. Mm-hmm. And especially the day before that, I had already said. So people who think that they just kind of made it, and even like some of these vets, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can easily be replaced. Bam. But like I said, it's not that I had anything against y'all personally. Clearly I don't. Mm-hmm. But it was just that from a leadership standpoint and dealing with all the things that I have to deal with, which you'll never be able to understand unless I sit down and tell you about it. Mm-hmm. But dealing with all the things I have to deal with, anything extra I can't deal with. Like I'm extremely nervous about this show because I'm working with people who this is like their first time and they don't transition well. Like last semester, y'all came in and transitioned and you caught on pretty quick. And I even said, you know, this is one of my best groups. But this year I have people in here that I'm very nervous about. And then we're doing something totally different with all the different things that we incorporated. So it's so much more, and it's like then dealing with people not being here, it's almost like we need everybody here.
Okay, but then that day, I'm thinking, okay, I had to talk to him yesterday because remember the day before I said, you know, if there's anything, because I felt like we had tension, and I asked you about it, and then I said, I know I have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm willing to like hurry up and get here as soon as possible. And then as soon as somebody came by the table and they was like, are you supposed to be upstairs? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just 6:15. I looked at the clock and then, okay, I realized it's 6:45. So we run upstairs and then that's when I didn't even look at my phone. But when I get up here, Ijama and Shanae are coming to me, telling me, oh, you don't need to be here. He said this and he said this. So I just automatically just left. So it wasn't an attitude or whatever thing, or I don't feel like I'm big headed or whatever. I just feel like, yeah, I do have a lot of stuff to do, but I am dedicated to this show. And I will try and be here on time and more as I can.
I mean, I'm starting my projects in advance. I'm starting to get as much done in advance. Extra stuff that's stress on top of me, I'm writing it off. I'm not even going to include it in my life because this is a very busy semester for me, and I can't have extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that's like literally stressing me out. Like stuff just hitting me left and right. So just know that I have no problem doing it again if I see that you're not giving me your all. So other than that, I mean, I'm fine. Welcome back. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing bad to tell you. I was just saying I love you. You know, we had a tour last night. It's okay.
Finally, I went on speaker.
You did me wrong too. It's okay. You always do.
So the reference will be 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, I'm not gonna be on the mirror.
You're not?
Wait, okay. Right here. You're right there.
Alright, right here. No, because I can't walk here. You cross. Yeah, cross. No, we cross. And then start to right.
Oh, so you, okay. And then what you want to like, roll around each other and then bounce like this?
Yes, but just like this. Like, this will be opposite.
We do like 3, 1, 2, 3.
You notice that she's about to get up from the crawl because she's really gonna slow it down.
You do it.
She's gonna slow it down, and then you're gonna be here. Then you're gonna really sell it. Just do something like that. Y'all can pick it back up.
Oh, we gotta fix it. It's alright. Might look bad.
So, is that for everybody? If everybody can come around here?
Hey!
Okay, we're about to run through it all together. Y'all, did a good part of the transition. But before we do that, we're going to do the other ones that you all learned. So if y'all can get in y'all groups, it'll be awesome. The second group.
Is it them?
See, because right now I would really be yelling, but I don't really have the energy. So I'm going to say it real calm. Who's the second group?
The second group?
We're the second.
The first group is in here. I think it's Rocky's in front of us.
No, Rocky's with us. We're last.
We are last.
I just know we're the second.
Is there 4 groups or 3?
There's 4. There's 4 now. There's one group that doesn't know how to.
So were y'all first? Were y'all the first group?
Yes.
Oh, well, we were running through it. Y'all should have been first.
I'm gonna run it through one more time real quick.
Y'all are first. Y'all can go. On the next episode,
Rafael was doing the most during this photo shoot. I mean, he was filming, directing, taking photos, doing the makeup, fixing our hair. He just was doing it all. He showed us some poses that we could do.
Are y'all nervous? This girl said she don't think that a lot of people are gonna be here.
Rafael comes up and he's like, I need you guys to style for a commercial. Once again, last minute.
but let me say this. Y'all can get here at 4 o'clock if you want to, because I'm not walking on the runway. All of this and more when you watch Season 2 of the fashion web reality series Unmasked.